So 8 without loss. Oh, that's straight down the ground. He hits that one very well. It was right in the slot for him too. So Gilchrist off the mark with the boundary.
Gonna have to hurry through. And, well, good backing up eventually. Missed the first backer up. Then Robin Singh was able to tidy up afterwards. Debashish Mohanty it was who got hands on the ball first and was attempting the run out here. Didn't quite have it in the hand properly, I don't think, and it came out a little bit strangely. Wide of the first. Another diving effort by Singh behind hand, and batsman home anyway. He's coming through this time. This ought to be out. Oh, no. Well, they were very quickly off the mark. Again, there's a growing understanding, it seems, between these two batsmen. It seemed as though that Srinath there had the legs on it to make the run out.
It's just boiling up now. Where is he? He's here somewhere, and he's called through. Mark Waugh's called him through. We've seen Srinath before in this competition turn and hit. But they do run quickly. They're off like a shot. Yeah, you've called me through, and he's right in the way. That's hitting nothing except his backside.
That's edged away very safely. Quickly runs away to that third-man boundary. Mark Waugh's first boundary of the day, not without a degree of luck.
And there's a signal. We're in, we're off, we're ready. It's not gone exactly where he wanted. He was going over the top down the ground, but no matter. I think that's a signal to say that we've got to start.
The 50 up for Australia. Gilchrist under just a little bit of pressure coming back to the non-striker's end with no real problems. That's the second 50 partnership between Mark Waugh and Adam Gilchrist in this World Cup. They've actually had a pretty rough time. So this is a good start for Australia now. Over 4 runs and over now it is. That's a great shot. Just enough width from Mohanty, but put away beautifully.
Oh, that's an excellent shot. Mark Waugh's looking in ominous form. Width there for Mark Waugh, and we talked about so often how good he is through the onside, but he's excellent through the offside as well, particularly cutting.
Well, it's not the onside that he favours. Debashish Mohanty once again giving just a little bit of width.
Well, that's terrific. 6. Way back.
As somebody said before this game started that Mark Waugh was due for runs. He's 46 with that shot. Look at that. Just going down the pitch to the medium pace of Ganguly and over long off. This is a terrific shot.
.50 for Mark Waugh.
Top class batting there. Applause from the Australian dressing room as well. This is his second 50 in the competition. He got 67 against Scotland.
Just over mid-off, not quite out of the middle of the bat.
The idea was right in keeping the fielders in the circle, because that's the one way you will make Mark Waugh try and take some risks. This time, of course, there was more of bat in it, so it's gone way over the fielder's head. But if you want the batsman to take a few risks, you've got to tempt them to do so by having the fielders in.
Chance at mid-off, Mohanty, and he's taken it. So Ganguly, once again, he's been the man with the golden arm, as described by his skipper.
The Prince of Calcutta. He's done it once again. Got a wicket for his team when it was badly needed. He breaks partnerships, making Gilchrist go for an ambitious drive over long off. The fielders in the circle. Simple catch to Debashish Mohanty. The Australian opening partnership has been broken by Sourav Ganguly. Gilchrist out for 31. They're 97 for 1.
100 up to Australia, or at least his place in the side, Sonny.
Yes, I don't think there would have been too many happy Indians if he had dropped it.
Well, Ponting gets it over cover. It's going at 6. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? He's tied down, he made the charge, he dropped it in short, and he still got it away down a long off. Well struck.
Yes, that's what a little bit of pressure does. You don't often see a batsman who hasn't scored do this to get off the mark. Well, he went down the pitch, it bounced a little bit. Ganguly probably saw him coming, and he's flat batted it straight down the ground for 6. All is well that ends well, and that was a wonderful bit of timing, and he had them scattering down there at deep mid-off.
That's safe. And it's gone.
That's a very good shot. Mark Waugh lined that one up. No one back in that area, and he hit the ball to exactly the spot he wanted it to go. Just watch him. He came down the pitch there, took it from outside off stump. A nice, calm, lofted drive over the top of the infield.
Oh, that's cruel. That's contempt for the fifth bowler. Just stood there and delivered, Mark Waugh, and that's what you've got to do. You're going to win a World Cup. Show some positive thoughts and aggressive batting.
What a shot. This is a really hard hit pull shot outside off stump, right off the middle of the bat.
Simon's gone over mid-off. That'll be 4 more. This is beautiful batting. Highest score by an Australian in this World Cup so far, and Mark Waugh leading from the front.
There's a message in that, isn't there? Mark Waugh 74, top score by an Australian in the World Cup. He's moved to 78 now, actually, with that 4. 92 balls, and he's going really well. Ponting on 16 off 20 balls. And the Australians now starting to turn it on.
A little bit of width on that occasion. Long chase for mid-off, and he boots it over the rope. And Venkatesh Prasad.
It's a rubbish effort too, and he's not happy.
Chance at fine leg. Venkatesh Prasad is down there. Well, he's just booted one over the boundary rope, but he's taken a very important catch for India to get rid of a rather casual Mark Waugh on that occasion.
Casual's the word. Head down as soon as he hit it. He's found the fielder at fine leg. It's a nothing ball down the leg side. Just helped it on its way, and as soon as he hit it, he's found him bullseye. Prasad takes the catch. Waugh departs, shake of the head. Singh strikes. If strike is the word. Mark Waugh 83 from 99. 157 for 2.
On he's gone. Robin Singh gets the double strike. Having got rid of Mark Waugh, now he's got a knock on from Ricky Ponting.
Well, what a change. Australia just going along looking for a massive total. It can still be there, but that's the last thing that they wanted. 2 established batsmen back in the hutch in 3 deliveries. Singh again, inside edge, looking for the big shot through the offside. Ricky Ponting can't believe it. But what a comeback from him. It was all frowns not long ago. But Singh strikes. We said before. And it's 2 wickets in and over. Ricky Ponting 23 from 36. Australia 158 for 3.
Steve Waugh at 5. He was asked to bat earlier on today by Mohammad Azharuddin, the Indian captain. And the Australians were just sailing on very nicely with Mark Waugh in dominant form. Robin Singh has struck twice in this over to get rid of firstly Mark Waugh, then Ricky Ponting. There's a buzz here at the Oval. That's well run. He's beaten Robin Singh home, although the umpire has called for a replay.
It needed a dive from both of them. And you can usually tell from the reaction of the players. There's not a lot of action from the Indian players. Steve Waugh looks quite happy and content, but here we go. In comes Singh, one-handed, right-handed. Waugh striving to get there. He's in comfortably, he's past both lines.
Oh, that's a good shot, but nice and fine. Handy boundary for Darren Lehmann. It's 173 for 3.
That's gone nice and fine. And he's got enough pace on it too. Anil Kumble just a little bit offline, and beautifully played by Steve Waugh. Clattered away, and it's beaten him. Well, it's completely misjudged. Anil Kumble out of mid-wicket seemed to not really have judged the pace of that at all. It was very firmly struck. It just seemed to skid on him a bit as it got close too, but he was never behind it.
Bottom hand creeping into this one and pumped away, but not the best bit of fielding we're going to see in this World Cup.
.200 comes up for Australia. It's the end of the 39th over too. That's well played. It certainly was too short from Srinath, but beautifully played. Steve Waugh, knowing that there's no one at slip, just guide it down to that third man boundary and using all the pace on the ball.
It's a good shot, man. Quite deliberate. Racing away. Wrong length.
Brings up the 50 partnership as well. The partnership now worth 51 from 58 balls. Steve Waugh has been the major player in that partnership too. Good shot again, nicely clipped away. Prasad should cut that off. Now he's got a good arm, but that is a long boundary. 3 runs to Steve Waugh, taking past 6,000 runs in limited overs internationals. 264 matches for Steve Waugh. Well, big question, no answer.
Well, here we go. Srinath went up. There seemed to be a noise. That's the thigh pad. You can see the pocket moving. Pete Willie.
He's had a good day today, Peter Willie. A couple of testing decisions which he's got absolutely spot on. That's gone high, hasn't gone off the meat. Nice simple catch for Anil Kumble. Well, Steve Waugh not quite getting hold of that as he intended. Shot might have been on. There was plenty of space over the top at mid-on. Not quite the result he was looking for.
I think it's a leading edge off the bottom of the bat. It just didn't seem to go anywhere, does it? Certainly didn't hit the meat of the bat. Loops up. And Kumble does the rest. Steve Waugh just looking to press the accelerator. He's gone for 36 from 40 deliveries. It's 218 for 4.
Mahanti in again from the Vauxhall end. That's well played. That's nicely placed. That's what he tried to do in the previous over. This time Darren Lehmann getting full bat on it and bisecting square leg and long leg comfortably. Had to drag it a little bit from off stump, but that was the natural movement of the ball. Keeps his eye on the ball, just works it away, times it nicely. 4 runs.
No ball, and it's 4 no balls. Actually should have been called a wide, I would have thought. Very difficult for the wicketkeeper. Calls byes.
He struggled today, Debashish Mohanty. Bowled well in the first 2 matches, but then trying to bowl a little too quick over here at the Oval. Got the ball to swing away. That's not what India want at this stage of the innings. They've done a very good job after that brilliant start that the Australians got off to. They have restricted the Australians at this stage. Perhaps they would have been looking at about 250 plus, but they have dragged them back to 231.
Chance for a run, it's gone! Lehmann trying to scamper off for a leg by. Jadeja gets the stumps, that's a big blow. Good fielding under pressure, so Lehmann's run out for 26 at a vital time.
Well, he was looking to take and keep the strike. Just might have got a little distracted, was trying to play the ball on the onside. Bevan responding first and then saying, no, this is excellent cricket by Ajay Jadeja. Direct hit, and that's got rid of Darren Lehmann. He was batting well. Bevan's just still new to the crease. It's 231 for 5 after 44 overs.
Whoops.
Robin Singh very, very alert. Just dropping the ball short, but Robin Singh quickly coming in from mid-wicket and hitting the stumps, and then once again retrieving the ball. Very agile fielder, Robin Singh. He's in his mid-30s, but still very quick.
Moody gets that into the gap. That's 4. Brings up the 250 for 5. He does it well, Bevan. This time it goes a long way. Goes all the way.
Well, Michael Bevan's not known for his sixes. He's known for the quick singles, the 2s, the 3s. But this time he's struck the ball well, using his feet to the spinner and into the crowd.
Much better player of pace, spin than pace. We've seen it already with that stroke. Using his feet nicely. This time it's a single down to long on. Gives Moody the opportunity, a good hitter. This is the 49th over. He's going to be around about 275, Sonny. That's a good target.
That's a very good target. A target which will mean that Sachin Tendulkar will have to get plenty of runs, get the team off to a start along with Ganguly.
Moody, great shot. Probably the shot of the day. Stood and delivered. Superb cover drive.
Yes, that's a gorgeous shot from Tom Moody. Anil Kumble has done such a good job in the previous 9 overs, but it's in the 10th over he's been taken for runs. Just making a little bit of room, Tom Moody. And he smashed it away.
.35-run partnership. 6 from Bevan has lifted the run rate. All of a sudden it's 266 for 5.
There is the advantage of picking a batsman like Tom Moody to come down at number 7. So even in the final overs, even if there have been a couple of quick wickets, there are a couple of quick wickets, you have somebody who can come in and smash the ball around like Tom Moody is doing.
Moody will bowl well on this pitch too. His arm action, get a bit of bounce and movement off the seam. Much better attack, one feels, for the Australians in this match. Nice delivery from Kumble. Nicely placed. The man will come around and feels well, but they pick up 2 more. 15 off the over, it's 5 for 269. Sent into bat, 5 for 269 up to 49. The last 2 overs, 26 runs without the loss of a wicket, so Moody and Bevan doing the job. Bevan safe over the man at mid-wicket. It's running down the hill, and it's 4. And a good start.
For 6 balls left, unless there are wides and no balls, the Australians would be looking to get at least 15, if not more. They've got 4 already from this shot from Michael Bevan. You're not going to see too many orthodox looking shots in this over.
This time it's into the gap. Get 2 because he's quick. Excellent running. Robert Singh, the fieldsman, had no hope of nailing Bevan. He's too quick.
Although Robin Singh had the ball in his hands, Michael Bevan knew that he would be able to make it. Robin Singh might have just slipped a little bit, therefore wasn't able to get enough strength in that throw.
In the air, the wicketkeeper should get this. And he's gone. Well, there you go. He dropped it in short. He went to pull it, got a top edge. Bevan's gone for 22 off 26. It's 6 for 275.
Well, the crucial thing in that dismissal is that Tom Moody has crossed. The ball went high up in the air. It allowed both the batsmen to cross. That's important from the Australian point of view and dangerous from the Indian point of view. This one bouncing just a little bit too high for Michael Bevan to get it in the middle. Man Nongia taking a simple catch. It's 275 for 6 in the 50th over.
Tom Moody on strike. Chips it nicely into the gap. That's 4 more. Big Tom Moody doing the job. Superb stroke. Gave himself some room. Whipped it over mid-wicket. Superbly timed.
Well, Prasad didn't do anything wrong. As soon as Tom Moody started to make room, he followed him. But Tom Moody still equal to the task, getting the ball away into that gap.
Two balls remaining. 6 to be handy. Slow ball, deceived him completely. That's well bowled.
Well, the surprise is that he hasn't used that slow delivery more often in the final overs. Beautifully disguised this.
Coda varnish from off stump. So the final delivery, barring no balls or wides. Moody 23 off 19 with 3 fours. Gone for top edge down to third man. Third man's coming around, does well. Tendulkar, I get 2. And a bad throw, and I get 3. They may even get 4, and they're happy with 3. They call for the photo. So Moody could be run out. Third umpire's decision. That's the end for the Australians, but is Moody run out?
Well, it was a terrific effort from Sachin Tendulkar to stop the ball from going over the boundary ropes. Tom Moody just making it. So that's an extra run for the Australians.
So it's 6 for 282.
He's got him. The outside edge. It's taken by Gilchrist. India have lost the wicket. It's the big one. At the end of the first over, it is 1 for 1, Jeffrey.
Well, it's a shame, I have to say, that might happen. I was saying if there's movement early on and you put him in first and he goes, it's a big psychological dampener on the Indian dressing room, and that's why in English conditions with a bit of movement I always say be flexible about whether he goes in first.
Sonny, how big is that?
That's a big one, but 280 you had no option but to send him. Even if he was batting number 4, if there was an opening batsman in place, you would have had to say that, look, Sachin Tendulkar needs to go up the order.
So 1 for 1.
short one, and it's deviated in the air, and well, the keeper Gilchrist got a glove to it. He didn't glove it cleanly, so no ball called, and they've got a bye as well.
The ball passing above the batsman's shoulder, and Adam Gilchrist being forced to dive like a goalkeeper. It was pretty tight, actually.
Oh, that's in the air. Yes, he's got in. That's a beautiful delivery as well. What a good catch too. That was going up. Glenn McGrath is back, and boy, is he firing. That one again brought the batsman forward, again moved off the seam, again a big deflection, and beautifully taken.
Yes, that was a very sharp chance for Adam Gilchrist. It was really flying quickly. And this is the difference between the bowling of Srinath and McGrath. McGrath is bringing the batsman forward and bowling on a magnificent line. This is the line we're used to from Glenn McGrath, and he really is back to his best. India in trouble. They've lost 2 of their best at 10 for 2.
Jadeja's the new batsman. And he's come in ahead of Mohammad Azharuddin. And that's the end of a very good over. Glenn McGrath, 2 for 6, his figures at the moment, and 2 fantastic wickets. Oh, he's got him, he's bowled him. It's dragged off the inside edge of the bat, and it's hit middle stump. And so Fleming now strikes, and the Australians are back in business. They really are. They started this World Cup dreadfully against Scotland. They've got steadily better, and here they are at the Oval today with their bowlers really firing.
Well, this has been a much more aggressive Australian side, and this is when they play at their best. Damien Fleming just getting the ball to move a little off the seam. Ganguly from edge onto the top of the leg bail. Damien Fleming joining in this little party that the Australian new ball bowlers are having at the expense of India here at the Oval. It's 12 for 3.
Well, if ever a captain's innings was required, now's the time. Mohammad Azharuddin at the crease. An extra slip in position. In fact, there are 3 slips now. It looks like a 5th slip in a gully. Australians are really attacking.
It's the #1 strike bowler. That's got to be reinforced every now and again. Even a guy like Glenn McGrath, who has great confidence.
That's out. He's got a top edge on that one. Well, it was the shoulder really of the bat. Just a little bit of extra bounce there again for McGrath. A tentative, I suppose it was a very good delivery. He was half forward, Mohammad Azharuddin. The ball hit the shoulder of the bat, and it's just really ballooned up on the offside and comfortably taken by Steve Waugh.
Well, this is why Glenn McGrath is the #1 strike bowler for Australia. He has the ability not only to bowl well, but to unsettle top order batsmen. He's now got rid of 3 of India's best, and they're in big trouble at 17 for 4.
So Robin Singh, age 35, who's been brought back into the side.
Hasn't shuffled out of the way of that one, though. It's a no ball, signalled by Peter Willey. Yes, this pitch today has had more pace and bounce, I think, than the previous game that was played here in this tournament. South Africa versus England in Group A. That's so nicely played. No great effort, just a little movement into line, straight bat, slightly open face, and it takes it well away through point for 4. It's just wide. Mark Waugh it was who started to go to his right, realised it was out of reach and travelling pretty quickly. Well, they are at least picking up these singles. It's a source of minor frustration at this stage to Glenn McGrath, who would like to concentrate on getting just the one batsman out at a time, thank you. But they've rotated the strike very effectively this over in particular. Just needed a clean pick up here, and they were doing some pressure on for a run out. Even Michael Bevan can't stop the single. He's one of the quickest, one of the more athletic in what is a pretty fit Australian side. And yet the single decided upon so quickly that he's going to come in only 3 or 4 paces, get round onto his left hand, but no danger, no chance of getting there in time to cut off the run.
Charge and good shot. Rifle did not lose length, and that's 4. So that's a bit of joy for the fans here at the Oval, particularly the Indian supporters. They'd be a little bit shell-shocked with this bowling performance by McGrath and Fleming. That was a good stroke. Wasn't a bad delivery.
Nothing wrong with the delivery, but Jadeja down the pitch, looking to make something out of nothing. Kept his body weight going forward. He's into the shot. Times it lovely, square on the offside. He's done nothing wrong. It's Jadeja that's made something happen. Prompted a change in the field as a sweeper on the offside.
Well, that's not for a shot. This will be close. Umpire Steve Buckner as O'Rourke shakes his head belatedly. It's 4 for 57.
Really continuing, wicket for 11. Well, that's a good shot. Lovely straight drive, and that also brings up the 50 partnership. A few more of those, and that'll bring a smile to some of the Indians who've been waiting for a bit of good news.
He's played a couple of good shots. Jadeja down the ground, they've hit the field. This one doesn't. Tom Moody just over pitching. It's a lovely drive. Classic on drive. And she beat the infield here at the Oval with the outfield. Even though we've had plenty of rain, it's still very quick.
Just opened the face on that one, and back for the second. The throw wide. Yes, that wasn't very good fielding. Lehman down on the boundary there. The throw was at least 3 or 4 metres wide of the stumps, and had it been straight, it would have been quite close.
A little fumble at the start, I think, and then it's a case of let's get out of it as much as we can and get it in us. Just let it go. But if it had been a straight throw, it might have been tight. It's rose to A fine. And it's off the bat. Thought there might have been leg buys, but there's a little bit of willow in it.
That's 4. He's got onto that one and placed it very well. Right off the middle of the bat, a little bit too straight, and Robin Singh actually does play that shot very well.
Well, he's tried to execute this shot a couple of times, and that's what he's been looking for, getting it fine. And as Tony Greig said, if you hit it where the pigeons are.
100 up for India. And one will be enough there. Don't want to risk a run out. 180 runs still needed, theoretically. And that's an exciting little moment there for Robin Singh. Well, we haven't seen much of this from the Indians. They've not really had the opportunity. Great shot. That's Muniro back into the crowd. Fetched from outside off stump and deposited in amongst the members.
Well, that's out of here. Wide of leg stump, wide of off stump, and dragged across to the big boy's side. Way back, way back.
.50 for Jadeja. Robin Singh now on to 50 as well. He's a man with a one-day 100 to his name. He's had to battle a bit today. He's played well. That's nicely played, very deft. Attempted Yorker, just chopped away, steered very fine.
And Fleming's looking for the Yorker. Chastising himself, but it's just slightly wide. And that is a deft shot, just opened the face. There's no sin in that, looking for your Yorker and just getting it a touch wide, but he played it well.
Very crisply struck. That's straight down the ground and clattering into the crowd. Second six for Robin Singh off the bowling of Shane Warne. I wonder if he caught it. That's beautifully hit again. That's going to clear the ropes for the third time. He does time these well. Now there are men covering the boundary all the way around that leg side. There's no one saving one in front to square on the leg side. Still taking the challenge, Robin Singh.
Still going, still rocking. And that is a short boundary. That's the shortest boundary on the pitch. Shortest boundary in the outer. One to Singh there, 18 balls, 32 runs. He likes him.
Full toss chipped away, just for one this time. And Jadeja, not to be outdone, eases that one over extra cover for 6 more, brings up the 150 for India. Has got him well straight into the hands of Paul Rifle. It was an ambitious shot from Robin Singh as he gave himself all the space he needed to hit it away on the leg side. But succeeded, sadly for him, only in finding the hands of Paul Rifle at long leg.
Robin Singh, 75, 158 for 5.
This time he gets it off the middle and places it beautifully. He's hit that well. And he's cleared the rope.
Where he seems to say to himself, well, my non-striker is really not interested.
Oh, direct hit, and I think Mongia is in trouble. He's just heading straight for the pavilion. He knows he's gone. This time he did run hard, but the throw from Michael Bevan, whilst he hasn't got a strong arm, it was accurate.
Yes, it had to be a direct hit to get Mongia out. And he's way short of the crease. But India will see a silver lining in that Ajay Jadeja retains the strike. And then Mongia is out. It's 181 for 6.
Javagal Srinath will be at the non-striker's end. Fine leg is up. And that'll be 4. 6, in fact. I think he's hit it. No, in fact, it's landed just short of the rope.
Jadeja quick to see that the fielder had been brought in the circle at deep fine leg, from deep fine leg to short fine leg, and seizing on that opportunity. One bounce over the rope.
And he's been given out. Srinath had his back turned. He was scrambling to get back in the crease, but when he looked around, he got the bad news from Peter Willey.
Steve Waugh bringing himself on and immediately succeeding. Last ball of his first over. A faint tickle. That's enough. Srinath out without scoring, without disturbing the scorers. It's 186 for 7.
Gone. Well caught. Gilchrist having a good match. Steve Waugh gets his second wicket. And Gilchrist has done a good job today. He's been very solid behind. Put that as clean as a whistle.
Almost run this off the face rather than an edge. Definitely, I think it is off the face of the bat. It's well taken by Henry Gilchrist, trying to run it through probably about the second slip area. And Steve Waugh picks up another wicket. Anil Kumble goes for 3 from 6 deliveries. It's 192 for 8.
New batsman Prasad, Warren. Waugh has 2 for 8 in his second over. It's a leg by. Full pitch. Picks up a single. Eight for 200 after 47.
That's got to be close.
It's given him, yes, LB. So it's 9 out. The non-striker's on 99. Umpire Buckner had a nod in his head. Fleming picks up his second wicket.
Well, Steve Buckner just gives it the nod of his head, and yeah, it's pretty adjacent. The only thing he'd have to consider is whether he got outside the line. But, that'll do. That's the 9th wicket down. Venkatesh Prasad goes for 2 from 9 deliveries, and it's 204 for 9.
He's forward, he won't give that. It's the over bowled. 9 for 204 at the Oval. Warren, 6 overs, none for 48. They took 21 off Shane Warne's last over. Well played.
And Shane Warne stands there first to congratulate him. And I have to say, it's a very, very good effort. Battled it out. It's not much fun. 17 for 4. Went into the crease and 100 not out. Well rewarded. 138 balls. .600 in one-day internationals. Not bad, eh?
That was made against quality bowling today. A chance of running out here. So that's it. They're gone, and you're all out for 205.